Hello, truth seekers. So sometimes I wonder if the Ingersoll Lockwood webmaster waits to see what take I'll have on their webpage changes. This USS Space Force Easter egg has been up for quite a while. I've been procrastinating and doing a video on it. Let's go ahead and get it out the way now. So just looking at the home page, I'll refresh to see if they've changed it recently. So when you click on this link, you're taken to this scene from the movie Contact. And in the movie, commentary is made regarding the symbolism of Ellie's journey to Vega. The movie communicates on multiple levels. There's a banner, red highlights for different web links. Of some interest, there's a listing of NASA, NSA, Space Force. So when you see these listings, it may be relevant to ponder if there are specific associations between these organizations that make them of interest to the Ingersoll Lockwood group. It's very curious to see the inclusion of IQT, which is In-Q-Tel. I was first exposed to the name In-Q-Tel over 6 years ago on a video I had seen linking it to the creation of Facebook through CA. It was known as Project Lifelog. The YouTube channel American Intelligence Media covered the topic of Facebook's connections to the intelligence community on several occasions. So you have to wonder what's going on here. What's with this particular grouping of organizations Ingersoll will potentially support and match funds with? Why give money to NASA given their immense budget? So over here you see USS Space Force, the period after the S. Clicking through takes you to the October 13th story of how William Shatner was able to take a trip on Jeff Bezos' Blue Origin to the edge of space. Googling USS with the term Star Trek takes you to this article on memory-alphafandom.com. The article identifies that the term USS is shorthand for a United States ship. The US Navy used the USS prefix in the hulls of various sea warships, such as aircraft carriers, ironclads, including craft called USS Enterprise, CV-6, CVN-65, and a USS Monitor. So here is a link to a Wikipedia article discussing the USS Enterprise. Eugene Roddenberry, who created Star Trek, decided to appropriate the name of that vessel, USS Enterprise, to his own fictional ship. And so this makes you wonder, is Ingersoll Lockwood trying to draw our attention to some type of symbolic presentation by Jeff Bezos' selection of the previous Captain Kirk for the Blue Origin spaceflight? Even with the naming Blue Origin, is our attention to be drawn to the Navy and how the Navy may participate in space exploration? fcc.navy.mil has a webpage, U.S. Fleet Cyber Command, U.S. 10th Fleet. On this page, we are introduced to an emblem showing the U.S. Navy Space Command. The U.S. Navy Space Command emblem features 3 stars reflecting the rank of the commander. Its solid gold border signals a shore command. The eagle constellation Aquila represents the United States defending freedom in space and reflects the Navy's traditional use of the celestial navigation. The global network represents NAV space mission to the U.S. forces and allies to ensure connectivity and communicate about the globe to the Navy assets. The trident reflects the bridge between ancient mariners and modern warfighting in all domains. Trident's ad astra translates to 3 prongs to the 3 stars. So note that this discussion of U.S. Navy Space Command is in the same context of discussing the U.S. 10th Fleet for Cyber Command, showing you a strong military intelligence connection to this display of the Navy Space Command. Note how for this tab there's no specific article that talks about the US Navy Space Command and how it's formed. It just shows this page covering the seal itself. The rest of it's focused to the US 10th Fleet. So I think there's something here that Ingersoll Lockwood wants us to see. They have a Space Force Labs page that shows some presidential memorandums concerning the establishment of a US military presence in space. Let's take a look at one of these. Text of Space Policy Directive 4, Establishment of the United States Space Force. So you can scroll through this and see that it was authorized by Donald Trump. So yeah, it's all around interesting stuff here. Okay, so closing this out, I'll take you to a page that's found on June the 30th in a Wayback Machine from the Ingersoll Lockwood website. I'll go ahead and read this to you. We are in a silent war, global war. It's a battle of good versus evil. We must continue to red pill patriots and spread the truth quickly across America to become the shining light and beacon of hope for all humanity. You found us and we're not advertising. What does that tell you? If you're a globalist shill, you're in for an eternity of hell. If you're a patriot, now is your chance to thank God, creator of the universe, that you will live a fulfilled life as part of the final humanity's saving great awakening. Remember, from the globalist's own predictive programming in the Matrix, Neo learns that those who remain plugged into the Matrix can at any time become an enemy. Part of the Great Reset is to ensure a majority of the societies live in fear, while they beg for cures that cull the herd, that reduce global population. The globalists can only win through spreading fear. One must never live in fear, no matter the conditions or consequences. And you're shown this individual with a wristwatch-like device shining a bright light that has the letter Q on it, considered looking glass. This individual appears to be an officer. Look at the details of the coat. Is he a naval officer? Till next time, peace.